Hello, student. I am just so thrilled to announce you the new system of IFOA only with the Actuarial Academy. So ideally, I, Viraj, have basically tried the new system. So what did I do is ideally there was a pre-registration with IFOA and we have seen the system and we have seen how does that work in an examination pattern. I'll show you about how it is going to work, how it is different. I'll even show you the system as well. It won't be 100% um, the same system because we have recommended them some changes which ideally they might be making. Okay, or maybe not. Let's see about that. So talking about the system, IFOS system, if I were about to give you one small liner about it, the system is just absolutely a fantastic model and a nightmare for the students. So why nightmare? So we have been given a habit about 4 years now with respect to online examination where there is no video, no mic. Now this has changed the game to an entire different level. So what has happened now is with respect to the new system, they are going to check each and every small detail. So what do you mean by each and every small detail? So when I was basically registering or entering the paper, what happened is they told me to show the all the authentic proof I have. Okay, like my identity proof. I showed them an Aadhaar card or a PAN card or a passport. Anything is acceptable. They check it with respect to my facial recognition. There is a facial recognition system as well, students. So they will continuously monitor your facial expression, wherein you are seeing at one PC, looking at your phone or what it is. They will see each and every small detail with respect to this software. Not only that, let me tell you, they have even an inbuilt voice recognition system. So what happens is now, ideally, when you speak, they will in the start they will tell you to speak something, speak how I am, or they will tell you a weird sentence to basically speak, which will test out all your pronunciation as well as punctuation as well as how you speak. The AI will learn that statement, and in between your examination, the invigilator will ask you to speak again anything. So in order to ensure that you are an authentic individual sitting in the examination. Not only that, let me tell you that when it comes to your paper, they will ask you to do every small detail. I was sitting in a room where there were transparent, you can say, mirrors. They told me to shift from that room to another room or cover that transparency so that I cannot see anyone else, okay, who can give me the answer. That's the level which we are talking right now. Not only that, they told me to open every single drawer of my room. They told me to basically, there was a monitor in front of me. They told me to remove the monitor as well, the plug point from the monitor. Apart from that, they even told me to show me under the desk what's in your shoes or maybe under the desk, over the desk. They'll tell you to remove basically each and everything, ideally, with respect to your drawers, your cupboards, what papers you have, what materials you study. Not only that, if for example you keep a study material with you, for example a five-page document, they clearly tell you that please tear this five-page document after the examination so that you do not have a chance to copy. Okay, or else you cannot even forward it to anyone else. Not only that, they tell you to show the requirement as well. See, this is the paper I'm carrying. You turn the page, you keep nothing else with you. One rough page, one calculator, as well as one tables book is fine. Apart from that, nothing would be given. Not only that, in case if you do not have a calculator, they will provide you the calculator also in their system. That's such a great system, right? But yeah, there were a few deficiencies which I saw. A few deficiencies were include the lag. The system is a not a tested system as of the moment, but there was a lag. So I used Alt Tab, for example, in order to switch between my PDF of my textbook. Okay, they told me, okay, to not use that tab, Alt Tab, or it was having a 5 to 10 second lag. So I had to first take the permission about what I was going to open. The PDF cannot be open in Microsoft Edge. Let me be very clear. You cannot open a browsing. You can say software like Google Chrome, Opera, Microsoft Edge, and so on. You cannot open. Once you open it, your paper would be null and void. Not only that, they will continuously share your screen. They will continuously have your camera as well as mic. So in case if you do not have any of these things is not working in your PC won't be counted for your examination purposes. Okay. Not only that, this time the system requirement has given a bit of top notch. Okay. So what happens is now if you do not have a good laptop or anything, your system would lag. There was a 10-second lag in my PC when I was just browsing between the software or browsing between different PDFs. So this was the problem which I faced. Not only that, we have asked for some changes. I'll show you the software. I will show you everything in this lecture itself. But it's a very good lecture. Please share it with your friends so that even they are aware of this thing. Okay. Uh, so talking about system requirements, what system requirements would be now necessary? So one is you must have at least Windows 10 and 11. There are some students who use Windows 7 that won't be accepted from now on. You must have an authentic version of Windows 10 and 11. In that case, if you do not have, it won't work. So you must get it. You should get it ideally from your Microsoft or your Amazon, where you can directly take the software into your PC. That's one way. Or other way is to contact Microsoft or buy Microsoft 365. Microsoft 365 is ideally a software. This is not a paid promotion for Microsoft 365. Please listen to this. Because we use Word, Excel, and therefore we require those documents and basically we require the software as well. Therefore, it is very necessary or it is very important for you to buy these things. Okay. You can get it easily for 500, 600 bucks. Okay. From your Flipkart or from your Amazon. If you have a Mac OS, the version or the system requirement would be 10.6. 10.6 and later versions would be accepted. If you do not have, you have to update your system as well. For Windows, Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox would be accepted, and even for Mac OS. So what happens is, again, you will have a link to join through your examination. You click on that link. The link will take you to another link. Okay. I will show you how does it look like. It will take you on another link or a separate link where you will be writing your examination in a continuous way. So you must have a internet speed of 1 MB per second. If in case you do not have a constant internet case, your paper would get paused. Okay, and it will resume after, you can say, whenever you had a stable internet connection again. Your time won't go. Your time would be calculated on that basis itself. I recommend 1 Mbps of download speed and 2 Mbps of upload speed. This is what IFOA has stated, but highly recommend you must have at least 20 Mbps of continuous stable internet connection. Okay, because if you have a lag in any of the cases, whatever you have typed may not be reflected and you may lose your valuable time in your examination. So I highly recommend having at least 20 MB of your internet speed. Not only that, you must have a RAM of 1 GB. I feel RAM of 1 GB would make your PC slow. Usually your system uses, you can say 2 or 3 GB of RAM. So I highly recommend at least to have 4 or 6 GB of RAM, which is available for any of those computers. Minimum 64 MB of graphic memory. Usually this is the case if you just look for RAM in your PC which has 4 GB, 6 GB, you'll automatically get this restriction, or you can automatically get this card chip. But if you do not have such thing, please check out with your local provider before buying the laptop. Okay. Even your microphone as well as your video quality depends. So if your microphone must have at least a standard 3.5 millimeter jack. In case even if it doesn't have a standard, you cannot use that laptop or you cannot give your examination. Your webcam should at least support 320 and 320 into 240 quality and must have 15 frames per second. You see movies, right? It is 4K, 1440, 1080, 720p. Similarly, this is 320p and 240p. You must at least have this thing. Not only that, it must record color videos only at 15 frames per second. You ideally use a slow-mo. Your iPhone gives a slow-mo of 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second. Your laptop must give 15 frames per second, FPS. Not only that, your processor must have 86 compatibility and 1 GHz or faster. See, these are some technical things and you might not know how to go about it. There's a simple way in order to make some checks. I'll show you how to do checks, but before that, let me move to the second slide. So with respect to exam platform checks, there are 3 links which must be checked. One is this link. I'll just click on this. So this would be your access to domain. This has been successful. See, my one link of your examination platform is completed. Similarly, your second link. This is your second link. Even I'm able to open this. Your access to domain, this has been successful. And finally, your third link. Even I'm able to open this. So I could say all my things has been perfectly checked. Then I can check my internet speed as well. This is your internet speed, examination master, examination window, okay, and it will give you your internet speed. See, this is from your IFOA website only. We recommend at least a download speed of 1 Mbps and upload speed of 2 Mbps wherever possible. You can check it out. This is IFOA's given software only. So I'm just checking it out. See, my download speed is at approximately 6 MB per second. It is still less, but you should at least have 10 MB per second. 10 or 20. 20 is my best point. 8 Mbps is my download speed. Upload speed is around again 9 Mbps. I would say it's a very good speed. In case if you have a Wi-Fi router or Wi-Fi connectivity which has 10, 12 Mbps speed only, I highly recommend that your family members must switch off their Wi-Fi as well as their internet connectivity and go to cellular network for your time being. That is your examination period, whenever you're giving 3.5 hours. Okay. And once it's done, they can again get back to your router, because your router should give your maximum capacity to your laptop itself, because this is where your examination is, right? So this is how you check your internet speed. Okay. Not only that, if in case, if you just search on Google IFOA familiarization, okay, new online exam system familiarization, okay, click on this site. I'll just show you how to do your technical system requirement. There would be a link for exam technical system requirements. You click on this. It will basically tell you what all system requirement is required, which I've already shown you in the PPT which I have made. And this will basically see. It will check out. See, operating system, Windows 10, screen resolution, check, browser, check, JavaScript, check, audio, check, webcam, microphone checked, webcam disabled. Oh my God. Have to on your webcam. How do you on your webcam? You go to settings and basically you on it. Right now, since I'm making the video, my webcam is being utilized into some other thing. It's therefore it shows disabled, but ideally it's nothing but checked. You speak for 10 seconds, you can check your audio. You listen to your audio, you can change your volume. This is the whole system requirement check which you have to do before your examination. Students, make sure you do this before your examination, not during the examination, so that you know your system is capable for this examination platform or not. In case it doesn't happen, you will lose your valuable time during your examination. So please check it before. In case if you're using your company's laptop, check whether you can upload and download basically their paper. You have to see the system requirement, whether it is allowing in your company's laptop or not. I highly recommend to use your personal laptops only. Please do not make this mistake. Okay, these are with respect to the system requirements. However, as I told you, the entry process is quite complicated. You have to show your personal identity proof, you have to show your facial recognition. They will tell you to show each and every corner of your house or your room which you're sitting in. And therefore, this can take approximately 20 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, mine took 40 minutes. Being on a safer side, I'm telling you 1 hour. So it's better to log in your examination 1 hour prior to your examination time. Okay, there would be a continuous invigilator which will be reviewing and seeing what you are continuously doing, and it will give you a red flag in that case if you are not meeting the requirement. That is ideally if you are, you can say, if someone comes in between. See, if there is someone coming here, okay, it will basically stop your paper, and then and there itself your paper will be null and void and you will go into your cheating case. So I highly recommend, in case if there is anything, I recommend to close each and every door, and please tell your family members to not come in under any circumstances. Okay. Not only that, in your internet if goes up, it will just pause your papers. Now I'll show you how does your IFOA new system looks like. Get ready for this exciting piece. Even I was so thrilled to basically see it. See, this is what your platform would look like. It's getting loaded. Just a second. Heartbeat. Duck, duck. This is how your paper would look like. Welcome to your familiarization exam for SS style question. And they have already told you that the paper has been kept from this. Okay. Make sure you go to the next section. So overview, this was your overview. You go to your first section now. This is how your paper would look like. See, there is a different link which is happening right here, and it is within the link. So you'll be using a Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. See, question 125, case study. First question here, okay, and then comes this where you have to type your answer. that the answer is, suppose this is your answer where you can copy paste from your question. Okay. You go to the next line, but there are some pointers. Okay. This will basically extend. You can make your pointers, bold, underline, and basically you can even give out pointers. See, enter, like your word, just like your word. And all the sub parts with respect to that question would be here itself. Once you are done with that, if you think you want to review this again, you can flag it out. Okay, and you move to your next section. That is your second part. Again, if you see, there is a big lag of 5 seconds here. See, this is how your next question will look like. Again, there would be a right hand side answer tab. Left hand side would be only for your question, right hand side for your answer. There are certain themes also which you can keep. You can keep a blue theme, whatever you like, cool gray theme as per your comfort. Not only that, there would be notepad and highlighter. So highlighter, if you want to highlight this section which will be used, I'll just highlight this. Okay. If you want to use basically a notepad, you can use your notepad that this is what I want to keep and I'll keep this and I can access at any point in time. So this is how your overall system would look like. You can move between questions as well. If you do not want to solve second, you can directly move to the next part. So this is how your theory question would look like. Okay. But you know that this system is only applicable for your all the papers except for CS and CM papers. That is CS12, that's your statistics paper, and CM12, that's your mathematics paper. So you would be like theory part of question. I can see it for your, you can say CP1, CP2, CP3, and all the remaining papers. But what about CB12? What about an Excel based paper? So Excel would be inbuilt in this software itself. See, you can see there would be a right pop-up. You cannot see right now, but there would be a right pop-up here where you can chat with your invigilator. You can write, I want to open a PDF in your Adobe. So you can then select, you can open this, but with respect to Adobe and Adobe only, Microsoft Edge is not allowed. Okay. This is the first thing what you can do. The second thing is, for Excel based, there was a system. Okay. With respect to Excel, there was a tab of Excel. There was a tab of your, you can say calculator as well, but this is not visible here, but over the time it will get developed and they will release out a final version of this as well. Right now, this is just a beta version and I'm showing you the beta version. So here you can see your time remaining. You can properly manage your time. Not only that, basically, you can select Excel. Excel will automatically be uploaded for that particular question. There would be a tab of Excel. You can just select that tab and Excel would open and it will automatically upload within the subpart. So this is how your overall exam style question would like. But what about MCQ? I'll just show you CB1 paper as well. So this is your CB1 paper. See, welcome to CB1 paper. It's a 1 hour 40 minutes paper, and this is how you go with. You just click on the next section. It's such a cool paper. I just get so fascinated by this paper. The system works quite well in your CB1 and CB2 paper. It's mostly an objective based. This is taking a little longer because it's a beta version. That is the reason. But anyways, it's an objective based. There would be match the columns. There would be you can say MCQ. There would be fill-ups. With respect to one theory question, you will get several other options and so on. So with this, it's important that you practice your CB1, CB2 paper basically with respect to these kind of questions. Join the Actuarial Academy. We have prepared ideally, we have taken the questions from IFOA. Not only that, we have prepared 200, 300 plus questions by ourselves, ranging from easy to the most difficult question for you to practice. Not only that, we have transformed the entire way, that is your chapter-wise test, mock examination as per the new pattern. So diving to the first point, which statement best reflect the purpose? You can select one point. Okay, this is how you select it. You move to the next one. I'll show you some type of questions which could be asked, and we'll see that in detail. See, this is like a fill up. Within fill up, you have to select this. And I'll show you one more question with respect to match the column. You'll see how fascinating. I just loved match the column one. You can just select one point here, and it automatically draws the line. It's just so important. So see here, it's two statement you have to select. You can select two statement in this kind of questions. Then see here, you select this, automatically it draws a line. This is how your match the column would look like. So fascinating, right? So this is overall on CB1 and CB2. All these links would be available at your fingertips, that is in our YouTube description as well. So there is no need to run anywhere else. You can easily go to that particular link and check it out for yourself. All these access has been provided to the students as well. I want to give it to the students, therefore I have attached it in the basically the video description. Not only that, if you want, you can take the screenshot of these slides and basically understand. It's very important that you do your basically your checks before your examination and make sure you are exam ready. This will ideally give you a bit of you can say you it will basically prepare you beforehand for your paper and what you expect or how the system is going to be. So I highly recommend everyone to go through each and every link and see how does the system look like and how does it basically perform. I hope this video was useful to you. This was Viraj from the Actuarial Academy. Hope you have a great day. Please join the Actuarial Academy for such more videos as well as an extensive range of practice for all the subjects ranging from CS, CS1, CS2, CM1, CM2, CB1, 2 as well as CP2, CP1 and even for the further papers as well. This is Viraj from the Actuarial Academy. Hope you have a great day guys. Bye bye.